Hello you guys, I'm really excited about this video. I'm going to be talking about Beautycounter's Flawless in 5 collection. I have the collection right here in front of me that you can see. You get 6 products and the cost of this is $150, which to get all of these is a great price, and I think that this is a great way to get introduced to Beautycounter, as that's how I was introduced to it, by purchasing these products. And I'm going to do a tutorial with these today for you guys, show you how to use them and just how quick and easy it is. My makeup setup for today is a lot less than what it has been in the past because I'm not having to use a bunch of different things. It's all just right here and it's perfect. And I have been wearing it for the past week and I am just in love with it. I am gone for 13 hours out of the day and I need my makeup to last all day long, and I have had no issues with this. The foundation stays on, doesn't break up on my skin, and everything just stays put and it looks dewy and luminous, and I love it. So we're gonna jump right into the tutorial then. I've already moisturized my skin and it's ready to go, and we're gonna start off using the Tint Skin foundation. Now this foundation is more of a light to medium coverage. I will say you can probably make it into a medium to full coverage, but right off the bat, one layer, you're not gonna have a just full-on painted face. It blends really well into the skin. I feel like it really sinks into my skin and doesn't just set on top and look like makeup. That's one thing about this. It doesn't look like I'm wearing foundation. So I love that about this. They do have a foundation brush that they recommend to use it with. I just have not purchased that yet, so I'm going to use my trusty Real Technique sponge. So what I do is I just kind of dab this all over my face first, and then I go in and blend it in. So I'm just going to squeeze out a little bit of that onto the back of my hand. And this is the shade Sand. This is a little bit dark for me right now. I'm actually pretty pale. So I feel like I could have gone with the shade Linen. That's the one that's lighter than this. But I make it work. It's not that noticeable to where it makes me look like dirty or super tan. I'm able to blend it really easily and it looks fine. So I'm just going to take that and kind of dot it on my face. As you can see, it already looks just a little bit darker than my skin tone. Then I'm just going to go through and blend that. What I like about this foundation is that you can still see my skin. That's, like I mentioned before, it's not caked on. It blends really well. It's moisturizing, doesn't dry my skin out. And I do normally do a couple layers to get a little bit more of just an even skin tone. And that's what I feel like it does for me. It just evens out my skin tone a little bit more. And then I am just loving the way that it blends into my skin. Like, I'm already seeing, I mean, you can tell that it's a little bit darker than my neck, but I'm already seeing just a smoother finish, coverage, but just natural looking skin. So this foundation would be great for people who don't wear makeup, don't want a lot of fuss on their face. This is just a great base to have if you want to go run errands or if just a night out too. It's that versatile, I feel like. And then, so I have just kind of one layer on. Again, you can still see my freckles. You can still see a little bit of my acne marks through it. Again, it's not super full coverage, but then I'm going to go in and start building up where I want a little bit more coverage. So I'm just going to kind of take it on my sponge directly and then go along where I have some discoloration and just press it into the skin. After purchasing the Flawless in 5 collection, I immediately became a Beautycounter consultant. I really stand behind their mission of advocating for stricter laws and regulations when it comes to the cosmetic and beauty industry. I did not realize that it's basically not regulated at all. They can put anything that they want into the products that you use on your skin every day, and unless you do your research and really look into it, you'll have no idea. And if you're conscious about what you eat, living a healthy lifestyle, working out and everything, as I am a big advocate of fitness and wellness in general. It's changed my life, and here I thought I was, doing all that I could do to stay healthy. I mean, I try to eat well most of the time and get to the gym, but little did I know that all the products that I use every single day were just loaded with chemicals, and chemicals that are proven to cause cancer. Like, it's a scary thing to think about. I'm not saying that you need to go replace your entire makeup bag with the Beautycounter products, but I just want to make you aware that you have safer alternatives, that there are better products out there for you and for your skin. And if I can help you find those and get those to you, then I definitely want to do that. And you're probably like, well, Taylor, I don't need another foundation. I don't need another blush or mascara. Do you think I do? I have so much makeup. It is ridiculous. And so of course I don't need another piece of makeup at all. But it's the fact that I feel better about putting this on my skin. I really don't even want to reach for some of the products that I have already, just knowing what's in them. Some of my products aren't really that bad that I already have. They're more of a low to moderate risk for those chemicals and toxins. But I'm reaching for my Beautycounter over that every day, and it just makes me feel so much better about doing my makeup, going through my skincare. I just feel so much more at ease knowing that they are providing safer alternatives, banned so many different chemicals from their products. I love it. Okay, enough yip yap. So I have the foundation all over my skin, and my ring light just went out. I'm sorry. So I have foundation on my skin right now. I pretty much have the coverage that I want. I might go back in afterwards. But as you can tell, it is a little bit darker than my neck. I am a little bit pale right now, but I am going to blend that out and make it look seamless, and it's not going to be that big of a difference. So what I'm going to use next is this is the Beautycounter Touch Up Concealer Pen. It is so sleek looking. I'm trying to figure out how to, there we go. This packaging is so high end, just so pretty, and it makes me feel like I'm still using like my really high-end makeup products. I don't miss the other ones. They travel well. It's just perfect. Okay, so this is the Touch Up Concealer. Now when you take this concealer, you click it. It's a click pen, and when you do your under eye area, you want to apply it in kind of a triangle. You can use as little or as much as you want. I got the shade Fair, I believe. Yes, because I like a more highlighted look underneath my eyes. So I'll do that to both sides. It just makes it so easy that the pen or that the brush is in the applicator already. It reminds me of not that I have it, but the look of the YSL Touche Éclat concealer. And then I highlight my forehead, also because I have a little bit of redness on my forehead, down my chin, down a little bit of my nose. So this is just going to highlight the points of your face that you want more out, the features that you want to emphasize a little bit more, and then I'm going to go in with a bronzer after that. So I'm just going to blend this out with my sponge again. There are a few products that I'm going to use that are just in my regular makeup bag that aren't Beautycounter but are still considered more of a natural product, non-toxic, organic. So I'm waiting on a couple of my orders to come in, like my bronzer and eyeshadow. This is just so easy to blend. Like, I use my fingers sometimes when I don't have my sponge, just kind of going in and pressing, and you can just see that it just brought some light to my face. I love this concealer. All right, and so I'm also going to take that and just kind of, I have a little bit of a blemish here that I want to cover up, but I want to kind of define my cheekbones a little bit and a little bit of a contour. So I'm going to use the concealer to kind of highlight that. So just right where this is where I would put the contour, so right underneath that, and then press that into the skin. And this is just giving me a glow. I love that. I'm usually into like a matte foundation, like my old foundations and everything. I wanted a super matte look and I didn't want to see any oiliness, but I'm really loving how these products are just bringing out my skin and not looking cakey. Like, it does not look like I have makeup on my face. It feels light and it's just really nice. Go a little bit more down my nose and the inner part of my lids here. I just have a lot of darkness there. And I'm just blending that in, stabbing my eyeballs. And then just a little bit more concealer, just where I'm having some redness. Okay, so that concealer, I love it. It's fantastic, fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more of the foundation. And again, just kind of spot. You guys almost went down. I need to watch my hands a little bit more and not flail them around. Oh goodness, hope you enjoyed that. All right, so we're back in it and I'm going over some darkness that's on my cheeks here. I'm gonna kind of try to cover up that blemish there. Ta-da! I actually put all of this stuff on with my hands the other day and it was great. Blended really nicely. I think it just kind of helps because your fingers warm the product up. So I really liked that. Okay, and now I'm gonna go down my neck with the foundation. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that onto my sponge again. And I love that it's a squeezy tube because as a makeup artist, I hate calling myself a makeup artist because I don't know. You don't have to go to school to be a makeup artist at all to apply makeup, but it's just, I don't know, it's weird. But doing other people's makeup is clean and it's sanitary. I don't have to dump it out, you know, it's just really nice having a squeezy tube. Okay, so that blended really well down my neck. So we've got the concealer, we got the foundation, and then next I'm going to go ahead and use my own powder. I have the Beautycounter mattifying powder coming hopefully in a couple days. So this is just a regular face powder. I'm just gonna put it all over my face really lightly. I don't want to make any of the product move or anything like that. Okay, so then what I'm going to go in with next is bronzer. I do not have the Beautycounter bronzer yet, so I'm using just my own. And this is just a sample of the Lily Lolo Pressed Bronzer Miami Beach. I am all for trying samples if you can, if you are not ready to purchase a full size product, if you just want to test it out. And this is the perfect size. So I'm just gonna take, put that on a little bit of that in a lid, swirl my brush around, and just go along where I normally put bronzer. I'm really excited to try all the other products that I ordered. I cannot wait for them to get here. Galen is probably watching this, wondering why so many packages are coming to the door. Sorry. So I'm already just looking summery and glowy. Perfect. Okay, so done with the bronzer. Next we're gonna go on to the blush. And I am really, really, really liking this blush a lot. This is the shade Bloom and Tulip. Look, the packaging is just so sleek in this. It's a cardboard box. And this is the color. There we go. This is the prettiest shade. This will work for literally anyone. Light skin tones, medium, deep would be really pretty. So I just kind of swirl my brush in there and apply it to the apples of my cheeks and up the cheekbone a little bit. It's just like the perfect flush of color. Just enough. All right, then we're gonna go into my brows. So they have a brow pencil, which I was so excited about. This is the Beautycounter Color Defined Brow Pencil in medium. It has the pencil on one side and then the spoolie on the other. So I'm just gonna go through, do my brows real quick. Just so quick and easy. And it matches my eyebrows perfectly. I could have gone with the light color as well, but I feel like this matches like my roots a little bit better than the light pencil would. So I just went with this one. That was just so quick and easy with the brows. And then next we're gonna go on to mascara. So, sorry, dropped that. We're just all kinds of clumsy today. So this is the volumizing mascara. Again, the packaging is just so sleek. The navy blue and the gold. I love it. Love, love, love. So I always curl my lashes. Always, always, always. This mascara is the volumizing one, and the wand on it I'm absolutely obsessed with. Honestly, it does not compare to my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, unfortunately. But knowing all of the icky things that are in mascara, knowing that this one is safe, I'm okay with that. So this is the wand. It is so, so cool. The volumizing one, it looks like the Better Than Sex mascara. And this mascara does not clump my lashes. I don't think you could clump them even if you tried. It separates them so well. But I do have to like really work with it, which I normally do anyways. I normally put like a million coats of mascara on. That's just my preference. That's what I like to do. Mascara is one of my favorite products. All right. A little bit on the upper brow bone, but that always happens. Okay, so that is done, and that's all of the products. Oh, lip gloss. I almost forgot about this one. So this is the Beautycounter lip gloss in Sienna. Now, this looks super dark, okay, but this is more of a sheer lip gloss, and I'm not gonna use the lip wand because I am gonna use this for like samples and stuff. But it has kind of a pointed wand, which is so nice. The color is just perfect. It's like a My Lips but better color. Oops, got a little too much there. Okay. So, like, this gloss is not sticky whatsoever. It goes on so well. Your hair doesn't get stuck in it. And I love the color. Like, it just gives me a little glossy look. Literally no stickiness. None at all. I don't know how they did it. But I love it. It is great. So that is the color Sienna. Honestly, I feel like you could get every single color and it will look good on your skin tone. Just because they're that sheer, but I feel like it is buildable as well. I just love them. Feels so good on the lips. Feels hydrating. I love it. Okay, just to kind of finish off the look, I'm going to put just a little bit of color on my eyes and then a little bit of a highlight. I'm going to use my Found palette I mentioned in a couple videos before. I'm going to use the shimmery shade in the middle here for just a highlight on my cheekbone. Just to give it a little bit of a pop. And then I'm going to go in with the brown shade here and just put a little wash of color above my crease. I always like to do this if I'm not going for like a dramatic eye look. I always put I'll do my bronzer or something just in that crease to give your eyes some pop. And then taking that, I'm using the same brush, taking that highlight color on the brow bone. And we'll do a little bit down the nose. Okay, that is it. So, it took me 23 minutes, but it's called Flawless in 5, which I'm sure you can go through it a lot faster than what I did. So, as you can see, this is just a natural looking makeup application. Everything went on so seamlessly. It was a little difficult to cover that blemish, but it's fine. I am just pleased with the way my skin looks with the foundation on. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't separate on my face at all, which a lot of my other foundations did at the end of the day. I'm at work for like 13 hours out of the day. I'm gone and I needed to stay on. I do get a little bit dewy, but I'm okay with that. It's fine. I can touch up with a little bit of powder, but I love the finish that it gives on my skin. And knowing that they're safe products just makes it so much better, and I feel so much better about having this stuff on my skin. I highly recommend giving this a try if you are interested in Beautycounter but you don't know what products to try first. I feel like they did a great job putting all of this just in a kit for you. It's that simple. The shade ranges, again, I was wearing the shade Sand in the foundation. I could have done Linen. So if you're my skin tone, I would do either Linen or Sand. And if Linen's too light for you, just warm it up with some bronzer. I just pulled the Sand down my neck. If you're a little bit darker than me, the next shade I think is called Honey. So give those a try. Let me know if you have any questions about which shades to try for you. I would be more than happy to help you. That is what I'm here for. I love makeup. I do makeup, and I just want to give you products and information that is beneficial to you, to your health, to your skin. I am really passionate about this, and I think that this company is doing great things, and I'm just happy to be a part of it to teach you about all these amazing products and what they're doing for the beauty industry. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial using the Flawless in 5 collection from Beautycounter, and just let me know if you have any questions. All right, see you guys in my next video.